Hello students, welcome to geography class. So we'll continue with map marking. Today in this class we shall learn how to mark passes, latitude and longitude, mineral distribution, population, soil, cities and direction of monsoon winds on the map. So let's get started. Now let's see the guidelines for marking passes, latitude and longitude on the map. The passes, that is Karakoram Pass, must be shown using this symbol in red color. Latitude and longitude to be marked in broken lines using red color. Writing degrees, that is 23.5 degree north and 82.5 degree east is compulsory. The longitude must pass through the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna and Krishna Godavari Delta. Longitude must not touch the border of Sri Lanka. Now let's mark Karakoram Pass. We use the symbol to mark Karakoram Pass. Next is latitude. The latitude should pass through 3 points, that is point A, point B and point C. Point A is upper part of Gujarat, that is the Kutch area, and point B is the lower part of river Damodar. First we have to join point A and point B. Later we have to join point B and point C. While joining, try to make a curve. Now I hope that you know the degree, 23.5 degree north, and label it as Tropic of Cancer. Use broken lines to mark latitudes. Next is longitude. Longitude also passes through 2 important points, that is the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna, or it can be Sangam of Ganga and Yamuna river. Next is the delta of Krishna Godavari. So now draw a straight line. And remember children, the longitude must not touch the border of Sri Lanka. And label it as 82.5 degree east Indian Standard Time. Now let's see the guidelines for marking direction of winds, distribution of minerals and population on the map. Direction of winds are to be marked either in blue color or in black color arrows. Only 3 minerals have to be marked, that is iron ore, coal and oil fields. Distribution of population should be done as per density and to be marked as 1 point in the north and 1 point in the south. Now let's learn how to mark direction of winds on the map. According to your reduced syllabus, you are required to mark southwest monsoon winds and northeast monsoon winds. Southwest monsoon winds includes Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch. As per their direction, just 2 arrows are sufficient and it must be marked either in blue or in black color. The western coast gets rainfall from southwest monsoon winds, from southwest to northeast during summer. The southwest monsoon winds are divided into 2 branches, that is Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch. Northeast monsoon must point towards the eastern coast, from northeast to southwest. Now let's move on to distribution of minerals. Only 3 minerals have to be marked for board examination, that is iron ore, coal and oil field. It should be marked in red dot. Jahariya is located right in front of the tributary of Damodar river. Directly below is Singhbum. Digboy is the onshore oil field. Mumbai High is shown in the Arabian Sea. It should not touch the coast. Let's mark population on the map. Sparsely populated state in North India, that is Jammu and Kashmir. Sparsely populated in Northeast India, Sikkim. Lowest density of population in Northeast India, Arunachal Pradesh. Highly density of population in North India, Bihar. The largest populated state is Uttar Pradesh. High density of population in South India, Kerala. And sparse populated in West India, that is Western Rajasthan, that is Thar Desert. So let's start marking different cities as per your syllabus. You have 11 cities, out of which one question is asked. Cities must be marked with reference to rivers with red dot. In board examination, you will be given River Map of India. If you have your own clues with reference to the rivers, it will be easy to mark the cities. So let's start from north. We have Srinagar. Srinagar is located at the tip or the summit of second river, that is Jhelum. Put red dot and label it in capital letter. Next is Chandigarh. Just below river Satluj, Chandigarh is located. You can see M kind of feature. Now, between M kind of feature and Yamuna river, exactly in the middle, you have to mark Chandigarh. Then comes New Delhi. New Delhi is located on the bank of river Yamuna. You can see a small depression. You have to mark exactly close to that small depression as New Delhi. Next city is Allahabad, now called Prayagraj. It is very easy to identify because it is located on the Sangam or confluence of Yamuna and Ganga rivers. Next city is Kolkata. Towards northeast, you will find a small bulge or summit kind. There you have to mark Kolkata city. Next comes Vizag or Vishakhapatnam. Between river Godavari and river Mahanadi, you can see a small depression. There you have to mark the city Vishakhapatnam. Remember children, when you are marking a coastal cities, the city should be in the land area and not in the coast. Next we have Chennai. Now Chennai is located between river Krishna and river Kaveri. You can see a small bump, and starting off the bump you have to mark Chennai. Next is Cochin. It lies in the western coast. Then comes Bengaluru. It lies above Kaveri. Next is Hyderabad. Hyderabad is located between river Krishna and Godavari. Exactly middle of these two rivers you have to mark Hyderabad. From Cochin, if you move towards west, you will get your commercial city, that is Mumbai. Mark on the land area and not into the sea. Now let's see the guidelines for marking soils on the map. While marking soils, you have to keep in mind several points. Right colors are to be used. Black color is used for black soil. Red color is used for red soil. Light brown color is used for alluvial soil. And reddish brown is used for laterite soil. You should not shade more area that is asked. Now let's start marking soils on the map. Remember children, you have to learn one area above the Tropic of Cancer and one area below the Tropic of Cancer. Let's start with alluvial soil. Above the Tropic of Cancer, alluvial soil is mainly found in the Indo-Gangetic plains. It is found in the deltas of Ganga-Brahmaputra rivers. It is also called as deltaic alluvial soil. In South India or below the Tropic of Cancer, alluvial soil is found in the deltas of Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Next is black soil. Black soils are vastly confined to Deccan Plateau, that is central Maharashtra and some parts of Gujarat. Next is laterite soil. Below the Tropic of Cancer, laterite soil is found in the summit of Western Ghats above the sea level and in some part of Karnataka. Above the Tropic of Cancer, laterite soil is found in the northeast covering some parts of Assam. Next is red soil. Below the Tropic of Cancer, that is South India, it covers or it is widely spread over whole of Tamil Nadu. Above the Tropic of Cancer, it covers parts of Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Meghalaya. Few points to be remembered. The map pointing should be strictly as per the question asked in the board examination. No additional information to be given for map pointing. Appropriate pencil colors must be used. No crayon or sketch pens should be used in the exam. If only marking is given and not labeled, no marks will be awarded. All marking in the map should be done with reference to the rivers. Use of arrows give most specific and exact location in the map pointing.